Hey besties, I heard it's somehow to use turkey or chicken to cook Nigerian soups. I never knew it was a thing because that's my favorite type of protein. And because I have coconut head, I used it to cook afang soup. Let me show you how. Let's go. Besties, how do you rate this soup? Now look at this soup. Green, delicious, crunchy. Let me show you guys how I made this soup. Okay, so to your pot, you're going to add in your washed protein. I use turkey and I'm just going to season with some seasoning cube, keeping seasoning very light so I don't alter the taste of my soup. Then I'm adding in my chicken next. I could have cooked immediately, but this is soft chicken, so I don't want to overcook. Remove the pot, remove the chicken and set aside. Add some palm oil, then go in with some Scotch bonnet, yellow and red. The yellow has a really nice aroma and flavor, so don't skimp on that. Adding some onions, stir fry for 10 to 15 minutes, then season. I added in seasoning cube and I'm going to be going in with some crayfish. When I put all of that into my soup, I'm going to stir, and when I stir, I'm going to allow that to fry for another 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'm getting ready to add in some of my broth into the stew base. When I add in my broth, I'm going to allow this to go for 10 to 15 minutes so that I can reduce it. Nobody wants watery soup where water will be somewhere, vegetable will be somewhere. So I'm going to reduce this. You can see looking yummy. Now I'm adding back my protein that I set aside. As I said, they said it's not really nice to use turkey or chicken. You have to use cow head and leg and blah blah blah. But this is my favorite type of protein, so I'm just going to cook how I like, and it is delicious. So yeah, you add your protein and chicken back to the mix. Please don't talk to me about oil. It's a big pot of soup, and if you're cooking afang, you need oil. I'm going to be adding in my washed dry fish and deboned. This thing I'm adding now is called Ngolo. It's sea snail. It's like snail and it is delicious. If you know me, Kpomo is always in the mix. And when I'm cooking vegetable soup, I just like to cut my Kpomo into cubes so that for every morsel you're taking, you're having in something to munch on. Now that we have added everything, let us stay. We are doing a social gathering, so all of them should get to know each other. So we're going to give it a nice toss from side to side. Just check out now. See, big girls pot of soup. Funny, yeah. So yeah, when we stir everything, I'm just going to allow this to sit. I'm going to cover it up, test and make sure seasoning is okay, then cover it up and allow it to further reduce. When it looks like this and everything is floating and I can see my water has reduced, then I know it is time for me to cook. Like in my previous video, I told you for water leaf, I like to sprinkle in some salt because it drags the water out. I just leave it in a sieve after I wash so that all of the water can be drained. So I'm just adding my water leaf into the mix, and if you know me, I don't overcook vegetables, so the highest is going to be here is for 2 to 3 minutes, counting from when I start to stir, because I love my soup to be crunchy. So immediately I put it in, I'm just going to give it a nice stir. Put your back into it. This is upper body exercise. So I'm going to just be stirring my soup, and when I'm done, timing myself obviously, I'm going to cover and allow to cook for just 2 minutes. I'm going to slap it with another splash of crayfish, and this is me showing you when I blended my afang. I also added some crayfish. Don't skip on crayfish for soups. It's always very, very delicious. And when I put in my afang, I'm just going to stir. When I put in my afang, sometimes I put off the heat, but today I just allowed it go for 2 more minutes so that the cook time is 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook your vegetables, trust me. Giving it a nice toss from side to side. Guys, is this soup not giving? Rich, it's thick, it's not too watery. This soup was so delicious, and I tell you, eat your afang soup with fufu and come and thank me. So yeah, this is all you need, or this is the recipe for cooking turkey afang soup that slaps forever. Cook this for your in-laws and they're gonna love you. So soup is not complete without me adding in words. If you are a true If you are a true Winners Kitchen fan, what's the next thing we are adding? Periwinkle. That's how we seal the deal. I never add in periwinkle when the flame is still on. So yeah, I've already put it off, and I'm just going to put in my washed periwinkle into the mix. And the soup is delicious. Are you going to try out this recipe? Thank you so much for all of your love and support as always. Hey, my oil preferred to catch me. I just need to put in a little more oil so that everything will look pretty. So yeah, we have come to the end of our cooking today. Did you enjoy watching this? Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you and bye-bye. I will see you in our next video. Yeah, will you be trying out turkey or chicken in your Nigerian soup? Sound off in the comment section. Thank you and bye.